Most High, I thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition as an intuitive reader. Allow this reading for Aries to bring clarity, confirmation, and understanding. Thank you. Aries, welcome to your session. In this session, we will take a look at what you're clinging on to. For some of my Aries in the collective, in your session here, we may pull into the past, okay? And that's not to scare you or anything like that. Just, the past may arise, the current could arise, and what is to come could arise as well. So keep that in mind, Aries. Also, Aries, my fire sign. What I request from you, Aries, is that you do not force any of the channel messages, okay? All right. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to pull some decks here. I'm being guided to pull the cards and then go from there. What is Aries clinging on to? Oh, all right, Aries. Aries, I don't think you recognize that it has nothing to do with validation. It has to do with you hoarder people, Aries. Meaning, you could have Leo in your chart, Aries. I don't think you don't seek attention, but when you get it, it feels good. And you hold on to those feel goods, right? And those feel goods could keep you stagnant. It's kind of like, say, Aries, I met you at the ice cream parlor, and I saw you in line, and you're ahead of me, and you presented yourself very well. And I said, "Excuse me, what is your name?" And you say, "Aries," and I say, "Hey, Aries, I just want to let you know that your presence is very divine. All right, you capture that moment of that recognition, and you hold on to that. You will be in that headspace of that simple recognition and disregard the rest of the day. So it's kind of like, oh, you got your antidote, you got your fed today, and it stops there. And it's not a bad thing to love recognition. The issue is you cling on to it, and you get stuck. You're stuck in it. And I don't think you see that, Aries, with the rebirth here, which is the highlight, which is a good thing. It means that now that you're aware, um, you'll be able to go accordingly throughout your days, your weeks. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, don't get stuck in recognition, all right? But just know that when you get those recognitions, yeah, you are doing a good job, Aries. It's just it doesn't stop there. Okay. The universe will help you, Aries, recognize signs and miracles. Okay. It's like you're trying to break down the recognition, like, why did I approach you? You know? And it's like you can have great insight as well. One of your gifts since a child, you may be highly intuitive. 6 weeks. What about 6 weeks for Aries? So it's going to take 6 weeks for you to get out of being stuck when you are recognized, or when you're stimulated. I'll just say this: whenever you're stimulated, it's going to take you about 6 weeks to be able to get out of being stuck when you're praised. Okay. For those of you of Aries that it's going to, in 6 weeks, you're going to have a different taste in people. So your old dealings with certain types of people, you're going to walk away from that. It's not going to be unattractive. It's not you're not thirsting for it. You're not hungry for it. You don't even have an appetite for a certain type of person. So it's kind of like, say if I was that type of person that you no longer have taste for, right? It's kind of like, hey Aries, I like how you have this divine energy. You are gonna disregard me. And once you start doing that, you're just gonna start doing that in general. I hope that makes sense. You have truth coming out here. Aries, expect the truth in the next 6 weeks. Whatever this truth is, it's going to it's going to create a new version of yourself. May not be the whole version, but there's going to be parts of you that's going to be different. Maybe it's the divine portion of you, because I was wondering, why was I channeling? Why did I say, oh, Aries, you have this divine, you have this divine presence about you. So, people may come to you and say, hey, Aries, there's something different about you. Don't get stuck in trying to figure out what that is. Keep doing what you're doing. And in time, it will reveal to you what it is that you are trying to understand. So I don't feel like you're seeking it, because you're being approached with recognition. All right. Now, on the shadow end of this, Aries, what you're clinging on to for my Aries in the collective, I only see about 15 to 18%. Really, I see the 3%, but I'm just going to keep it open for the collective. You are lost in your headspace. All right. There's so much going on in your headspace, and you just need to clean it up. All right. It's time to clean up the weeds in your head. Okay, what doesn't belong in your headspace? It's time to get to remove those things. So what you want to do is, as a holistic practitioner, okay, you're going to need to incorporate, vitamins, supplements. Now, I don't know your belief system, so if you want to speak to a licensed healthcare provider, do so. But you want to have stimulants that will detoxify the mind. And if you're not comfortable with intaking of minerals and supplements, Aries, then try exercising. Okay, there's physical. Try exercising, and exercising doesn't necessarily mean that you have to sweat. Okay, an exercise can literally be an affirmation. Okay, I am clearing out my thought pattern. Okay. So your assignment, Aries, for those of you who it's cloudy, okay? And once you are able to remove that cloudiness in your headspace, you'll be able to think more clear, for those of you who are stuck in your shadow energy. And then that's when the rebirth will happen. For your mind to be clear of that cloudiness, it's going to take about 6 weeks. And then you'll be able to think clearly. You'll be able to see clearly. Your perception will change too. All right, so there's the head side of the coin, Aries, is I have a group of you Aries where you get stuck in recognition. And then the head side, the tail end of the coin, Aries, is you need to clear out, you need to clear out the fog that's in your mind. Okay. What else for Aries? All right. Something is turning around from you. For those of you who are born in 87, 78, to be significant, mirroring your gifts. Remember, I said something about some of you Aries. I channeled that you have Dorma, meaning you have been very intuitive since a child. You have split coming in reverse. Okay. Your belief system is changing, Aries, and you're clinging on to a traditional way of being, and you're having complications because it is conflicting your gifts, and you're wanting to use your gifts, but there's something about, whether it's family tradition or if you're married, it has to do with the connection of your spouse's tradition, and it's blocking you from utilizing your gifts. And if it's marriage, you're not wanting to get a divorce so that you can spread your wings and fly too, right? It looks like you are clinging on to needing to be heard here. For those of you, it's just you, yourself, and you're not married, you're not dealing with anyone, you're single. You won't be able to fully operate in your gifts until you clear up your headspace. Okay. You're going to need to detox the mind. Okay. That cranial cavity is full of things that don't need to be there. Okay. And you will recover with the rebirth. It's going to take about 6 weeks. And then you'll be able to see truth, see things for what they are. Okay, so don't run away from yourself. And I love the fact that you're showing up for yourself. Okay. When it comes to purpose, it's connected with social media. All right. What other messages do you have? What is it? Hold on, Aries. Let me think. Give me a moment. Okay. Some of you are wanting to know your family tree. The Knight of Waters. All right. I'm going to be honest with you, Aries. If you're single, until you clear out your headspace, you're not ready for a romantic relationship. You are going to want to, I'm not telling you not to get out there, right? What I'm saying is, I don't want you to position yourself to be vulnerable and being taken advantage of. Okay? Because what you need to detox out of your headspace, you don't need a person to help you. You don't need one-on-one services. Okay? You don't need someone that you can confide in to explain to why you have certain type of thoughts. All you need to do is exercise and detox, and you'll get back to yourself. And then you'll be ready to get out in, you know, the dating world or the single world. I don't know how I would say this with this Knight of Waters, but you know, I don't want you to become a victim and be taken advantage of. Okay, because you're going to have a lot of attractive energy once you're able to clear out your headspace, and you'll see truth for what it is, and then you'll be able to see those who come towards you, their true intentions. Okay. So don't cling on to any desires at this time. The desire that's recommended that you cling onto is detoxification of the mind. Okay. Word of advice for Aries, please. All right. If you're in a relationship, your relationship will you and your person will not end the relationship once you get your mind right. That's the situation. The problem at hand in a specific Aries romantic connection is the fact of the way of your thinking is impacting the relationship in the wrong way. Your person is willing to do counseling with you, and they're willing to, you know, support you. But unfortunately, it just feels like, I'm going to be honest, once you're able to clear out whatever is going on in your headspace, you're going to look outside of your person because you're going to feel betrayed by your person. So I don't know if you're already confiding in someone else. And they do say, and I'm just going to keep it real. If you're in a committed relationship and you're confiding into someone else, they do say that is considered cheating by getting emotional support elsewhere, if it's being entertained. Now, I'm all about friends and families, you know what I mean, giving advice, but it just feels like, you know, your taste is churning And it just feels like the one who's grounded in the relationship is going to get discarded. So it's saying that, choose your person wisely, because it looks like if you decide to go outside and disregard the one that's been grounded in the connection, this night, it's just an experience. It's not, uh, how should I say, it's not long term, it's not committal, it's more so like a one night stand. All right. When it comes to regret, some of you are clinging on to it. Says, I know I cannot change the past. I don't know if you know the serenity prayer. I believe it says, God, grant me the wisdom to understand the things hold on, let me just pull it up. I should know it by now. I know it sometimes when I don't think about it, I know it. But then when I think about it, certain words drift away from me. So hold on, Aries. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. All right. This regret can feel like a tower moment, and it is not. Okay. It's just a moment of feeling. It's not an emotion. It is a energy of regret, and the energy of regret feels like a tower moment, and it's happening, but it's not a tower moment. It is regret. It is the frequency of regret. What is the frequency recommended for my Aries at this time? What is the frequency recommended for Aries at this time? And then I'll take a look at what you're refusing to see, if that's okay with you, Aries. You have authority and allowance here. Okay. You can do whatever you want to do with authority. And I love the fact that 10 is here, meaning it's a completion, and it confirms its rebirth here. And this allowance means you reap the rewards of putting in the work of no longer clinging on to a way of thinking, and we're getting rid of that cloudiness in your headspace, Aries. So you will be rewarded for doing the work. But what is it that Aries is refusing to see at this time? We have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here, Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You have, who is the 10th house? Yeah, Capricorn, and the 9th house, Sagittarius. What you're refusing to see is projection. What is projection? In the headspace. It starts in the headspace before the senses of the eyes of sight. You already see it in your head. So if you close your eyes, you can still see when it comes in the mind of imagery. So what you're refusing to see at this time, all right? Seek the truth within before pointing fingers. You got to clear out that headspace, Aries. Regardless if you don't want to accept it today, when you're ready to accept clarity, understand that there is a rebirth. There's going to be this new energy, and it's attractive for one, but just understand that it doesn't happen overnight. It's going to take about 6 weeks, right? And don't expect the reward. Allow the reward to just bless you. All right. Moving forward, you're being asked when it comes to allowance. Don't associate yourself with low-hanging fruit. And this Knight of Waters is associated with this low-hanging fruit. It's a short experience of a desire of fulfillment. It's nothing long term. I'm just letting you know. And the ending result of that is regret. And what is that clinging on to? For some of you, it already happened. It's kind of like, why did you have a one night stand? Now you regret it, and you messed up a grounded relationship with someone who was there for you. Don't chase this person. Just go ahead and do the work. They're not going anywhere. Split is in reverse. Okay. This is going to just open up a pathway for you to demonstrate your truth. Be mindful of sharing your personal life online as well. Give me one more words of advice for Aries. Oh, that bended. Relationships. See, Aries? I don't boast about being a reader. Okay? Aries, let me tell you something. I don't do readings for myself. I don't do readings for friends and family unless I'm divinely guided to. People ask me, hey, can you do it? No, I'm sorry. But, I when I'm here online, and if they go and they come and they watch, that's their business. But in regards to individuals that I know, I don't do personal readings at all. I don't go around saying, hey, I'm a tarot reader. I'm more than a tarot. I don't need cards, Aries, to read. Okay. I don't need it. This is just an additional tool to help me be able to explain the energy that I am tapped into. That's it, and that's all. I can do spoken readings, meaning I don't need cards. All I got to do, divine, what do you want me to tell Aries? Okay. Aries, if you have never experienced the labor of your fruit, do the work, clear out your headspace, detox. The truth that you seek is going to take about 6 weeks. And this rebirth is going to feel like a tower moment, but it is not. It is the energy of regret. Okay. And as you go through this rebirth, understand moving forward, do not force change. Don't force people to change. Just work on you, and everything else will be added on to you. Okay. And that's that allowance there. What is the outcome? Give me a self-awareness card for Aries. I'm not on here for numbers. Okay. When it comes to allowance, I know that divine already knows what the outcome is when it comes to me showing up and serving you, Aries. Okay. Concept here is coming through, Aries. Okay. You're going to be when it comes to you and self-awareness, look at asleep, introversion, hold on, disturbed, insensitive, secured. Yeah, your mind's asleep because it's cluttered with a lot of things that's not supposed to be in there anymore. And then there's the reward. But the disturbed is the fact that your shadow energy is not going to light the light that shines, the light that's going to be needed to clear out that dark matter. Because in dark matter, there's a lot of things that should not be there. So just know that after you go through this rebirth, you will feel more secure, okay, with self and with your relationships. Okay. If you're wanting a relationship, you'll be ready for one then. But with the clutter and all that stuff currently, Aries, you are not ready. All right. There's no reason for you to experience things that do not serve you. All right. Let's get out the outcome, and your outcome means, the outcome. So we'll see what the outcome is. Some of the Aries are not going to follow suit, and that is okay. When you're ready, you're ready. Outcome for Aries. What are you clinging on to? Messages. The Wheel of Fortune. There it is again. Confirmation in your frequency of authority. This is favor. Ow, I hit my elbow. This is favor, Aries. Good. All right. So this confirms that yes, you will go through the rebirth and it's going to be okay. The Wheel of Fortune says you may be taking the good with the bad right now. And this is a cycle that you cannot control. Remember that no matter the outcome, the wheel always turns and nothing lasts forever. Taking a leap of faith, Aries. I love it. All right, so let's go ahead and pull your angel guide message. Aries, my fire sign, I hope I did a good job for showing up for you. This live will be available for you whenever you need to reference to, okay? All right. Angel guide message for Aries. All right, you have harmony and resolution. Love it. I hope you love it too. You know? Oh, Aries, this is good. You're starting off the collective. This is good. All right. So, Aries, angel guidance is encouraging you to stand down from any conflicts that are going on in your life right now. Take a step back to collect your thoughts and breathe. Angels cannot help you unless you create space for them to intervene, and they are with you now and willing to restore peace. They want you to know that they are aware of your challenges and the concerns you have. But unless you have faith that harmony can be restored, nothing can change. This is a time for you to visualize yourself, the situation, and everyone involved enveloped in a golden light of goodness and grace. Aries, it's important to know that angels of peace are encouraging you to let them bring peace to this situation. Trust the process, Aries. All right, Aries. All right. I'm hearing that song. We fall down, but we get up. We fall down, but we get up. Donnie McClurkin. We fall down. Let me find it. I think Donnie McClurkin. Let me find it. Let me read the lyrics to you, my Aries. And it says, we fall down, but we get up. We fall down, but we get up. For a saint is just a sinner. We fall down, but we couldn't stay there and got up. Let's see. It says, hold on. This can't be all the words. I thought there was words to it. It's just repeated. I was wondering. So get back up again, Aries. For a saint is just a sinner who fell down and got up. I'll say it again. Get back up again, Aries. For a saint is just a sinner who fell down and got up. I love you, Aries. Don't forget love is kind. Don't forget love is gentle. Those are the messages in regards to your what are you clinging on to messages. Do not force any of those channel messages. This is a general reading and not a personal, Aries. Don't forget love is kind and don't forget love is gentle until we meet again.